event came onto the M180, and then I'm going to come off at the first junction onto the A18 to get to Vermuyden Way Parkrun.
Who's this? Who's this here? Hey?
Did you get one?
Yeah, I got one, yeah. So this morning I'm at Vermuyden Way. It's event 15 and it's the 17th of May 2025. First event was the 25th of January 2025 and they had 70 finishers on the first event and they managed to keep it quite quiet. The average 166, last week 151, and the average time is 32:38. Record attendance is 261, which is event 6 on the 8th of March 2025. Lowest attendance was event 1 and they had 70 there, as I mentioned. Male record 1608, female record 2005. The parking is at Sandtoft airfield. It's on the grass at the side of the Happy Café, which you can see behind me on the camera. The postcode I used was DN9 1PN and that brought me on the road here. Easy to find. Do not park on Sandtoft Road. Please park where the designated parking is. And it's about a 2 or 3 minute walk to the start. The course is on the Vermuyden Way public footpath. It's a well trodden trail course. Small section of concrete path under the motorway. You go under the M180 going out and back. There's water on both sides of it. It's River Torn on one side and the South Engine Drain on the other side. There's a small, it's an out and back course, but at the turnaround point there's a small little wood you go into, a little loop you're just doing there, maybe 100 metres, something like that in total. Watch out for, there can be other dog walkers or fishermen on the course as well. And obviously the course is an out and back course on the Vermuyden Way, which is a public footpath. It's all run on well trodden grass. Obviously after rain it can get muddy. On one side is the River Torn and on the other side is the South Engine Drain. So it's very flat land round here, but you're up above the level of the water. At the end of the route there's a small section that's in a wood, and it's a little loop around the wood, maybe 100 metres, and when you go under the M180 it's concrete path just under there for that little section. So from the car park there you just come out, turn right and walk along here about 100 metres and the parkrun is on the left. You can't really miss it. This is where the start is here. So once you leave the road, to get to the start, you just walk along here, maybe 100 metres.
Before we do the briefing, we've just got, can we have a minute every time? We've got Emma here who's, I don't know what her official title is, but she works for the North Links fostering team. And today's kind of it's one of their events that they just want to spread the word. So if you don't mind, Emma's going to just have a few words. Yeah. So morning all. We've still got a few dribbling in, so I'll not make it too long. But we don't tend to do a first timers briefing at Vermuyden because most people here are first timers to Vermuyden. So we kind of. So is there anyone who's a first timer? Never done a park run before? Anybody? Yeah. Can I just ask if you've got your barcode and you know what to do with it? All right, brilliant. And you know, and if you're not, when you get to the end, the volunteers will help you all. It's fine. Okay. Yeah, just be careful of dog walkers, fishermen.
Just getting the last bit of the RD briefing, and then we should be off. Adie's doing it today. I know Adie from he used to run at our running club, but it's a long way out of Doncaster where he lives, so he now has a different running club over here. This course is out and back. Well, actually, you just run in the direction the camera's facing and then come back for about 2.5 kilometres, quick turnaround in the wood, and then back to the finish, which is just where the start is, just here. So we're just about to go. A bit of a trail course this, but the ground is nice and solid. As you can see, it's a very thin, worn out bit that is the best bit to run on. If you need to pass someone, you've really got to go onto the grass at the side somewhere to get past them. I absolutely love trail courses, obviously not my fastest courses. I did a grass course earlier this year in, I think it was 2103, 2104. The age grade record for 60-64 is, I think, 20 minutes 49. So in my mind I'm thinking, is that possible? Possibly not, but let's see how it goes. I'm not going to look at my watch until I've finished. I'm just going to enjoy today's run. So here we go. We're running towards where the road was, and then we do a U-turn, and then we're going to head out now for approximately 2.5 kilometres. It's a trail course, as I said. There's a thin, narrow line you can just see to run on. If you're trying to follow someone, I found it difficult because there's a few ruts. It's not the flattest of surface in parts, so you have to take great care. Could easily go over on an ankle on this course. It's been so dry though, I put my road shoes on today. I'm running a pair of Adidas shoes, my favourite shoes at the moment, and the first time I've had Adidas since I was at school. I've had Nike, New Balance, Zayix, all sorts of trainers, but I've not had a pair of Adidas, and these are really, really nice. So you can see the river on the left, that's the River Tone, and then the land is very flat round here, and on the right is another bit of waterway. It's called the South Engine Drain. Lets them collect all the water. Just on the right, just there, when we come the other way, we'll go down there, that's to the finish. So a little bit more about the course. As I said, it's an out and back, split really into 4 sections. There's this bit till you get to the M180, which you go underneath. Nice bit of smooth concrete path to run on. And then you go on the other side of there, like roughly, that's the next quarter, taking you to halfway with a turnaround point in the woods. And then you come back under the motorway and then back along this bit to the finish. The RD80 was saying that they'd been out and cut the grass a bit to try and make this path a bit wider, because obviously when we turn around and come back there's going to be runners coming in both directions, so it's important to keep left. I did find when the guy I've just passed at that point, that as you catch someone up, you sort of catch them up, and you could either, it's very easy just to stay behind them, but you just have to sort of make that effort just to go offline a little bit. But it's so dry at the moment, it's not too bad to run on really, even on the grass bit. So at this point we've probably done about half a K. I think I set off a bit faster than I wanted to really, but just to try and get a position. Just knowing that time of 20:49 might just be possible. Just need a bit of luck maybe. or maybe a miracle. So at this point it's nice now, I've got a bit of a nice gap in front. I can see the path I'm running on. I can see any little potholes, just my foot placing. And the weather today is, you can see yesterday was a glorious blue sky and sunshine. Today there's really high, thin cloud. I suspect the sun will be out, it'll break through in a bit. And on the way out here, it's easy to run on this path. Coming back, the runners are in front of me. When they come back, really, we should probably give them priority on this path coming back, and we should move over to the left. So like I was saying, it's a bit uneven. There's lots of little squashed mole hills here, also where the rabbits have been as well. Both of them between them doing their best to try and make it a tough little trail course. It is a flat course though, this, lovely and flat. So this is the point where I'm starting to try and look for the motorway. In fact, I can just see a lorry go across just there, just to my left. I've seen a lorry go, and I can see some others, so it's not far. And to me, that's like a quarter distance done then. I like to set these targets in my mind. Gives me an idea of whereabouts I am and motivates me in running. This guy that passed me, I'm managing to stay with him a little bit as well now. I think again it was he did the same as I had to do. When you pass someone, you've got to put that effort in to get past them, because you go off the racing line. But because the grass has been cut, it's not actually too bad today. You can see the motorway here now. So up to this point it's been almost what seems like perfectly flat. Just gone up a foot there, and then we're just going down just here now, and then this is flat underneath the motorway, the M180. And as we come out the other side, we're just going to go up a little bit here. Then we're back on this same kind of terrain as we had before. This guy in front that passed me doesn't seem to be getting any further away from me at the moment, which surprised me. He did seem to come past at a fair old pace. So as we go along here, the next thing I'm going to be looking for is when we get to the where I can see a bit of a wood. That's where the turnaround is. That's the only point where you sort of go off in a little loop. It's probably only 50-75 metres in length, but you just go around in a clockwise direction. I've just seen someone else in front. I think we're catching someone else up now as well. One of the younger runners. You can see on the video I'm doing the same. I'm sort of going from left to right to left again. Sort of the section you're running on, you think, oh, that looks a bit better to run on just on the left. So you go over to the left and then you think, maybe not. Maybe where I was better. It's that sort of surface that it's hard to find the best bit to run on. I'm still feeling okay at this point. Breathing's fairly heavy but comfortable, and my legs feel absolutely fine as well. Don't feel tired at all at this point. And I also feel like I'm really into a really good pace as well. See the trees in the distance now, that's where the wood's going to be in the turnaround point. See the young lad in front keep switching left to right. Maybe he's close to that other runner and just trying to just run at the side to see where he's putting his foot place in while he tries to get past. I think those two in front just seem to have picked the pace up maybe a little bit, just opened a little bit of a gap. We're probably we're past the 2 kilometre point now, and the 2 to 3 kilometre point is quite often a point on my run where my pace seems to just I seem to lose a little bit of pace, where I go through a stage where it's tough, and then I come out the other side and pick my pace up again. You can see the wood a lot clearer now, shouldn't be too far. Hopefully we should be spotting the front runners coming back the other way, so I need to keep an eye out so I can move over to the left, let them come along this path. I'm watching the runners in front. In fact, I can see the young lad going across to the left, so I've gone across. I'm going to move back now. I thought maybe he'd seen someone coming the other way. So here we are. I can see the trees just here. I can see the lead runner coming back here.
Hold on.
Just saying well done to him. And there's the second place guy as well.
Hold on.
And third.
Thank you.
So we go now. This is it's probably a little bit of single file this. Got to keep to the left. We're going to come back down that bit on the right in a few seconds. Bit of a drop down just there. Very uneven in this bit as well. Step up just here as well. Lots of twists and turns through this section. It's quite nice actually. Plenty of tape, you can't really go wrong, and a marshal just here. So that's the U-turn bit done. And now we're heading back. Quick look just to see, I've got a friend here today. He's going to be somewhere very, very close to me, I'm sure. I'm surprised he's not in front. So this is where we came into the wood. As you can see, the cones there again. Just keeping left. So yeah, my friend's got 10k tomorrow, so I'm not expecting him to push me really hard today, but I wouldn't be surprised. He's faster than me at the moment, so I wouldn't be surprised if he comes past at some point. Seem to have caught these up in front as well on this, just through that little section just there. It's nice, people keeping left. As I said at the start, they'd cut all the grass and they've certainly made it a wider path now. And I think as each week goes by and more people come, you'll definitely get 2 sort of lines along here for runners going in each direction. You seem to have caught some other run up here as well. I didn't notice him to start with. I was just following those two, and there's someone else now. I'm just going to see at this point. So as I was saying, it's a really flat course, but as we've come out of the wood here, I just have the slightest sensation to me of like I'm going down, maybe only inches over a long distance, but it certainly feels easier coming back this way than it did going the other way. Yep, definitely catching this runner up now. In fact, I remember talking to this guy at the in the car park before the parkrun started. So as you catch up, it's hard to see your foot placement. So I need to, as I get closer, I've got to make some decision to either just stay behind him or just go for it at some point and try and get past. You can actually get past on the left or go over to the right here. It's not much to the left, but there is just enough room in points to get past someone. So you can see me looking down there. I'm trying to look so carefully at foot placement. just watching runners come the other way, just deciding, as I've just seen, to my pace just seems to have eased off a fraction just here because I'm just stuck behind him, which is giving me a bit more energy. So at some point I'm going to try and push past this guy. In fact, I'm going to go on the left. There's no one coming on the other side, so I'll go past here. I'm going to try and get far enough past before I pull back onto this path. And I've now caught this younger lad up in front as well. Although somehow I don't think I'm going to have any chance of beating youth. They're far too fast on a sprint finish. A guy filming going the other way as well. Be nice to see his vlog. I need to keep an eye out for that. I never get to see myself on video when I'm running. So I'm going to try and slowly catch this young lad up in front, see if I can stay with him, or maybe get past him. He's certainly pulling me along, trying to stay with him, he's pulling me along at the moment. Once we get to the motorway, that's 3/4 done, and then it's not too far then, just 1/4 left to the finish. And you can see the motorway just there. Still feeling quite good at this point, having closed in on him. Don't feel at this point I've got any way I could get past him at all. I feel like if I tried, he'd just pick his pace up a little bit and just leave me. So when you come back, you just go on a slightly different route. We just go in here, little steep downhill section just there. You can just let your legs go. Obviously don't fall in the water on the left. Then as we come out this other side, once the light catches the camera, this bit here is just a short, steep uphill little section. That's it done. Now on a flat section, now just the last 1/4 to do, so just over maybe a kilometre, maybe a fraction over to the finish. So I've caught this young guy up, but I don't feel like I can go any faster. I feel like at the limit of my pace now. Just looking round to see that guy I passed to make sure he's not there. As I said, I'm expecting my friend to come past at any point. I have no idea. He could be, because he's got a race tomorrow, he could be 100 metres behind me. He could be 1 metre behind me. But when we get close to the finish, if he's not come past, I'll just try and have a look just to see. This young lad's just opened that gap just a little bit. I'm just hoping maybe if I can stay with him when it comes to the finish, if I've got anything left, I can try and pick my pace up, try and out sprint him, but he's pulling me along at the moment, and I'm just trying to bear in mind this, the 60-64 record is 20 minutes 49 seconds, but this sort of course, we're like this, I just don't feel I'm at that sort of pace at the moment. I feel like on here I'm going to be 21.5 minutes, maybe something like that, based on the last few weeks of running. Although I've been doing a lot of trail runs and trading, so with a lot of hills as well. So what I'm trying to look for now is somewhere in the middle of this path will be trees in the distance. Those trees are the ones that we came up on the right hand side, and when we get to them we'll go to the left in the finish. Maybe when we get to the trees, there's about 50 metres I think to go to the finish. Again, just trying to stay with this young lad. Seems to keep looking at his watch. I don't know if he's in some sort of time. Like I said, I'm refusing to look at my watch. I'm just going to give it everything I can, and we'll see what happens towards the finish. So I can see the trees in the middle now. Quick look, see if there's anyone behind me. I just sense that I can't sense there's anyone just really close behind me at all at this point. I think that guy I passed has just dropped off a little bit. I think think this is actually quite a good pace that I'm running at the moment. It feels fast. And like I said earlier, as I keep catching this ladder, it's just hard to see where you're placing your feet because it is every now and again quite uneven just underfoot. It could certainly be an ankle turning course, this one. So you can see that tree just there. We're just going to go to the left of these, and then it's about 50 metres to the finish then. Seems to be taking forever to get to these trees as well. They looked quite close and all of a sudden they feel quite a distance away. Another quick check back to see. A quick look the other way. Can't sense anyone's there. Again, just got a bit close to this lad. See the little sign here, we're going to go to the left now. And I think the thing I'm thinking at this point is like, yeah, if I've got chance I'll try and get past, but because I'm not expecting it to be a really fast time being a trail course, I don't want to throw everything into it like I would on a smooth tarmac course going for, you know, well, certainly not a PB but a really fast time. In fact, he's just pulling away a tiny little bit from me now. I'm just trying to hang on the best I can. I'm trying to look and see where the finish is as well. Just try and give it a little bit more. I can't sense anyone's behind me at this point in time. Nearly there now, not much further to go. Just picking up my pace for giving it everything. Quick look back, yeah, there is someone behind me coming. Just need to push. There's someone quite close behind me, I can sense. Here we are to the finish. Stop my watch, 20:46, that's a record. There's my friend Steve, he's right behind me. Maybe he was taking it a little bit easier today and just followed me, and I'll have to speak to him about it afterwards.
Seventh place and just under 21 minutes, maybe 20:50 something. I'll have to wait for the official time. I'm really pleased with that on this course.
You really kept me going. Thank you so much. Really
Well
done.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Kevin. Well done.
Oh, do you want to put them in? There we go. Thank you very much for volunteering. Yeah, well done on your 100.
Dennis, well done, mate.
Well done.
Just so it's not a race. I always do.
Well done.
Nobody that doesn't want the PB in the house. Yeah. It's not a race.
Well done.
Well done, everybody. Well done.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you, everyone.
Well done.
Thank you, guys.
First jogging.
Well done, Emily.
Well done.
Course review. It's obviously a trail course, and in winter I can imagine it gets really muddy in parts. Today it's the paths are like concrete, they're absolutely rock solid. There's been no rain for 5-6 weeks. It's very uneven underfoot, certainly an ankle turner, and it's difficult to follow close to someone in front because you just can't see where to position your feet. But I had no trouble getting past people on the way out or on the way back. You just have to go a little bit off track. The hardest bit is actually running close behind someone when you catch them up and then making that decision just to get past. It's uneven in the woods, a couple of little ups and downs in there. It's only 100 metres, maybe only 50 metres even, 75 metres, something like that, but it's definitely a little bit of up and down. When you come back under the motorway, it's a different path when you come back. You go down a little steep bit onto concrete, and then there's a 20-30 foot steep uphill section just as you come out of that. But yeah, no trouble passing people. Lovely course to run on, especially on a day today. It's just the sun's gone from yesterday. It was a little bit cooler today. Really nice course.
Right, I'll take 2 or 3.
Free soft autoplay.
Second-hand headstone.
Oh, okay.
Toilets on the left just there, one ladies, one gents.
He's famous. Yeah, handsome boy.
Not sure if I've got that little mic light on the camera there, so just want to finish off and say thank you for watching my videos. I hope you enjoy them. Met 4 or 5 people that are new today from other park runs here, which is really nice. Had a good chat in the cafe afterwards. Don't know where I'm going next week yet, no idea, so that's another park run done. Please give me a like or subscribe to my YouTube channel, I really appreciate it, and that's it, that's a wrap.